Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Dosha with DoshaDreams Tarot, and this is a reading for the collective. We're back at it again. I'm feeling really inspired today. I also want to say that I watched the new Britney Spears documentary, and I'm mentioning it because I will be real with y'all. It honestly, it tied everything together that I feel like people have been talking about for a while, and I'm not just mentioning it to mention it. Like, it was impactful in a really positive way for me, because it really just it brought up a lot of things that I think are key themes for all of us, especially female-bodied people, and kind of what we have to deal with and go through in life, and the scrutiny and the kind of unfair double standard, and kind of the pressure and the toll that it can take on your mental health, and also the strength that it takes to endure and continue forward and being who you are. And I just want to say, like, I was a 90s kid. I was born in the mid 90s, and so I was there for the early 2000s kind of thing. That was kind of when I was growing up. And so Britney Spears was like, a culture icon, was the princess of pop, right, when I was growing up. So I grew up with Britney, but I think when I hit like late middle school, early high school, like, I took a very emo turn and I was really into heavier, darker music. And I'm not sure how this music is the level of my music here, because I'm trying something new. I'm gonna try some music in the background. I also have no idea what this is, and the playlist is totally brand new to me, so we're along for the ride together, okay? But I was just listening to music while I was shuffling the cards, meditating on our energy, and I just was feeling a lot of that I think people are really, really low on hope right now. And I think people are really low on the type of positivity and uplifting energy that is, like, really necessary to endure hardship, right? So what I'm here today to tell y'all is that we are strong, okay? We're abundant. Queen of Pentacles coming out to start the reading. We are powerful, okay? And we have people in our corner, even when we don't think we do, right? Like, I don't know if y'all are following the Free Britney movement. And I'm mentioning it because I honestly, like, deep in my own heart, like, feel like Britney is, like, one of the purest spirits, like, so genuinely. And it's so funny because, if you listen to her music all throughout, her kind of music career, she has always, really talked a lot about wanting freedom and a lot about being, kind of out there. And, she was raised in Louisiana. Like, I live in the South right now. My mom was born and raised she was born in North Carolina, raised in Louisiana. So, so for me, it's like, I vibe with Britney on this totally random level, and I think a lot of people do, and I think that's part of the reason why the Free Britney movement is so big. And I'm really talking about it because I think it's so beautiful how many people, like, genuinely care about her, and through them caring about her, it's bringing up all these issues with conservatorships and the legal issues that people find themselves in, where that they are under control of somebody else and it's completely illegal and they're not able to get out from underneath it, right? And I think that's incredibly important because of mental health and the way that we frame mental health, especially with women, okay? So this is kind of part of the reason why I'm talking about it, is because the way that we frame mental health with women is, that they're hysterical and they're being unreasonable or they're being dramatic or, so many ways. Here it is, clarity and truth coming out. What is the actual truth of this, and not just with Britney, but in a way larger scale. Yep. Seven of Swords. Yep. People being sneaky and deceptive about a situation and causing a lot of pain for others. Taking what's not theirs, right? taking somebody's freedom and power away from them, what they've worked for, right? Because this is a card of sneaking off into the night with a whole bunch of swords that don't belong to you in order to sabotage other people. Take what's not yours, right? And it's so funny, if you look at this, you've even got the Queen of Pentacles here, just so sweet. Seriously, so sweet and loving and abundant and kind, hardworking. This is the card of a hardworking queen, right? Queen of Pentacles. And then look at this Seven of Swords, just running off with something that's not his, right? So if you're aware at all of the Free Britney movement, you know that her father has taken conservatorship of her estate, her finances, and this has been an ongoing issue for, I think, about a decade now. So big pivot and turning point in the Free Britney movement is that her father has now had some of his power revoked by the courts, like yesterday. And that's amazing, because it sets a precedent for other people and people who are going through the same types of legal issues. It's very rare that someone is able to get out from under a conservatorship once they're in it. So a woman, okay, for example, right, could have a mental health breakdown because of societal pressures as a mother, you know, and in Britney's case, pressure from the paparazzi, right? Just being followed everywhere, constantly a camera in your face. Imagine what that's like, you know? You have a mental health breakdown, and then in swoops the sneaky snakes that are hiding in the grass in your life, and they decide that they're going to take control to help you, you know, especially if you're wealthy. Of course there could be ulterior motives, right? So the reason why I'm talking about this is because this is a big theme, I feel like, for the collective right now. And the turning point, the beauty of all of it, the silver lining, okay, is that it's finally coming to light. And that people are being given their justice, right? And this is one step in a long journey. I mean, and for all of us, aside from Britney, right? Because I feel like it's a random thing to talk about, but it's really not that random, because it's a part of the pattern of our societal norms, and it's a part of the pattern of women trying to liberate themselves, people trying to liberate themselves. You know, forget gender, okay? People, right? There's so many people who've been touched by Britney, and I think it's funny that this is like, my reading is centered around this, but there's so many people who have been so touched by her energy and by her attitude and the way that she, you know, has tried to throw off the shackles of shame, you know, and I feel like is a big part of, you know, kind of the sexual liberation of women, this like second wave in you know, our lifetime, right? Which is, I mean, it has given so many people permission to be themselves. And that's, I think, the beautiful part of this, is that when we resist, when we stay in this Queen of Pentacles energy, no matter what people try and take from us, that's what I think I'm trying to say here, folks. This is what I'm trying to say here, is staying in that energy of abundance and strength and enduring, okay? And moving forward regardless, staying in your strength and your power, no matter what people try to do to you, right? This is what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, Spirit, for your divine messages and guidance. We are deeply grateful, and we know we couldn't do this without you. Would you please guide the collective today? Yeah. Okay, interesting. Okay, so one of the other message I was getting while I was shuffling the cards was really about, it was really about putting in the effort in your life to get to where it is you want to be, and not just accepting being in a situation that compromises your freedom. Staying in a relationship that compromises your freedom, okay? Compromising who you are in order to stay with someone who doesn't even accept you for who you are. Someone who isn't even in their best self, right? Let me see if I turn this down a tad. So what I'm saying to you is that there might be people in your life who are trying to pretend to be your counterpart, trying to pretend to be your rock, somebody that you need, right? But I'm here to tell you that that's a lie. If somebody is being deceptive and untruthful to you, dishonest, that person is not your rock. We have the King of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. That's not a coincidence. Okay? This is about male dominance. This is about, and I know some of y'all out there, you know, you may not appreciate talking about gender, or you may not appreciate me talking about men, okay? But I will say that this is a societal structure. We're all victims of it, okay? Men are victims of patriarchy as well. Because if you sit here, if some of you watching out there right now are male identifying, regardless of what you were assigned at birth, and you feel that it's unfair that people talk about patriarchy, or people talk about male chauvinism, right? Male dominance, abuse of power, then you've been done an injustice as well. Because you are being lumped in. Those types of men and this societal structure is doing you a disservice as well. It makes you look bad. So you should be angry too, right? That's what I have to say. Moving forward, this is about an abuse of power. Okay? This is about lies. This is a lack of clarity, lack of truth, right? Let's get some more cards. And some of y'all might be working through this with a broken heart. Some of you might be trying to stay in your power when you don't have all the answers, you don't have the truth. Some of you may not be feeling powerful because of this, to make choices in your own life, right? Two of Cups in reverse. This is not love. Okay? The beauty of seeing the truth is that it can set you free, but you have to be strong. These are cards that I was seeing in my pre-shuffle. When I cut the deck to shuffle, these were the cards I was seeing. You have to be strong. You have to put in the effort. You have to have faith. You have to believe that you can do it without this person, without these people, right? Even if it's all you've ever known. Say this is a parent, you know? Sun card coming out. Yes. This is what Spirit wanted me to talk about today. Was this the joy and the innocence that lives in you, no matter what is going on around you, no matter what people try to do to you. If you know, I'm telling you, some of you might laugh about me talking about Britney Spears, but, and here's the Lovers. It's a decision. You have a decision to make. But if you know anything about Britney Spears, then you know that she is so sweet, and it's gross. And it's gross because it's authentic. This type of innocence and joy is so often taken advantage of. And people don't think it's authentic. They think it's fake. And they don't think there's a way for a woman to be sexy and sweet. They just don't think it's possible. No way. She's being fake because she's really a slut. Right? Or she's being sexual just to sell herself, but she's really a sweet down-home American girl, and the industry is making her do this. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are this sweet, innocent inner child. And this goes for everybody, okay? But this specifically, I feel, is talking about female-bodied people. You have the strength to do this. You have the strength to take back your power. And who you really are. And it doesn't matter what other people try and tell you you are. You know, at the end of the day, who you are. You deserve people around you who are going to lift you up, and they're going to love who you are and reinforce who you are. Six of Swords. Moving on and away from toxic people, toxic situations. This is moving on to calmer waters, babes. This is what this is about. Moving on to your happiness. You deserve it. No more of this. Five of Swords. No more. Seven of Coins in reverse. This is about no more waiting. The time is now. This is what Spirit wanted me to tell you. Spirit wanted me to tell you that you have to take opportunities. Okay? You have to take opportunities. You can't just sit back and hope that someone will come rescue you. I know it's a totally reasonable fantasy. When you're hurting, or when you're trapped, or when you feel trapped. I also saw the Eight of Swords in reverse in my pre-shuffle. This is about getting out of the cage. It's exactly what this is about. Y'all should really watch that documentary. The Magician. It's within your power. Yep, Eight of Swords. Yep. It's within your power to get out of this cage. You feel trapped, but you're not really trapped. Yeah, Eight of Swords wants to come out. This is what this is about. This is about constructs, belief systems, perspectives. This is in the mind that creates this. First and foremost, in the minds of those who abuse their power, and in yours, those who are being abused. It is of the mind first and foremost. Then it becomes. I'm so sorry. Five of Wands. Conflict. You might have to fight your way out of this. Just like people who go to court to get free. People, I'm telling you, you're going to have to be strong. You really are. You have to want your freedom because you have to believe in yourself. You have to love who you are. You have to love who you are. Hermit in reverse. It's time to come out of hiding. It's time to use your voice and speak up. It's time. This is you trying to find your inner light. And you're here at this reading for a reason. I just love you guys so much. I really do. You have to forgive me. I'm just feeling a little emotional about this because it's... You've got the sun coming out again. Ah, I love you guys so much. It's gonna be okay, all right? Yeah. You got the Lovers in reverse. You gotta make a choice. This is the time. You got the Moon in reverse. This is about secrets coming to light. This is about your subconscious coming into your conscious. Tower in reverse, averting disaster. You have to take the chance. You have to make the choice. I love you guys. I know it can be scary. And I know it can be dangerous. Okay? I'm not saying it's easy. I would never encourage you to leave a situation without any plan. Five of Cups in reverse. This is about letting go of the past. No more crying about the past, right? It's time to move forward into your present. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Six of Pentacles. Yep. It's about balance, reciprocation. This is about healthy relationships, a healthy balance. No more people taking from you and not giving you the love you deserve. This is all across the board. If this is a parent, if this is a lover, a friend, a roommate, it doesn't matter. You have the right to claim your happiness. You have the right to claim your freedom. You have the right to move forward and get away from people who are doing this to you. If you're living in misery because of others, what do you have to lose? I know it can be scary. You may be afraid of losing your housing, losing your basic necessities, right? You're worried about your stability, your foundation, your money. This could be a boss. This could be anybody in your life who has power over you. They only have power because they believe it and you believe it. It's a mutual agreement. They're abusing their power. You have to know that your spirit is beautiful. Who you are is sacred and powerful and so worthy of love. Three of Cups. You will be embraced. You are supported. You are loved. It's just a hard choice. It's a difficult decision. I understand. Lovers in reverse again at the bottom of the deck. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be happy. You really do. Yep. The Chariot. This is going to require you to make decisions to move on. You're going to have to put in the effort to move on. You might have to move home. You might have to move where you're living to find this happiness and freedom. Lovers coming out in the reverse again. This is an incredibly difficult decision. And not only that, this could be a romantic partnership that is no longer healthy for you. This is about all of us. This is about every type of abuse of power. I don't want to trigger anybody, okay? I love you guys. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This could have to do with your home, your job, okay? Your investments. Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're coming out of this place of isolation and feeling like you're holding on to what you have so you don't lose. That's what the decision is. You're like, am I better off here? Would it be worse if I left? What happens when I go out there into the world? What happens then? What if somebody else hurts me? What if my situation is worse? You're coming out of that. You're coming out of that. You have to believe that it will be better. Even if you're scared. You have to feel the fear and do it anyway. Spirit. Okay. Seven of Coins in reverse again, y'all. Yeah, this is really about you being in a position where you might get an opportunity to get out of your current situation, and you need to take the opportunity. You have to have faith. You have to get in touch with what feels good to you, like a kid. Kids know when they like someone or not, you know? Kids know when they like something or not. If it feels good, you know, then they're happy. You have to get in touch with yourself again. Who you really are, deep, deep down. That inner child knows the difference. Okay, Spirit's telling me to pull a couple more cards, and we're going to close the reading. Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm telling you, I really wanted this to be a happy reading, you know? The purpose of me coming here to do this reading was really to bring y'all some joy. But if y'all are going through this, then there's not... I'm here to empower you. I'm not here to say high vibes only, you know? I'm not here to sugarcoat things and, you know, pretend like there aren't issues going on. And that you might not be experiencing pain, you know? I'm not going to pretend that. So, I'm going to acknowledge your suffering with you. Even if that means me empathically channeling your suffering. I'm here to help you, here to help transmute this, okay? And for you to be able to move forward and love your life again and love yourself again for how crazy and wacky and sweet and loving and innocent and gullible, you know? That's the kind of stuff that people will tell you because the way that you shine is just too bright for them. You're harder to take advantage of when you love yourself. That's the truth. That's why those people try and tear you down. Three of Wands. This is about looking into the future, and the things that you've set in motion are coming back to you now. Your ships are coming in. You will be supported. You will be loved. You will have opportunities come to you, but you have to take them. You have to make the decision. Once you make that decision inside, it's going to start to reflect on the outside. Trust me. The Moon in reverse. This is about your subconscious finally coming to your conscious mind. This is about truth being revealed to you. This could be completely internally, where you realize finally you've been in an abusive relationship. You've been in a job that you hate. You know, you're still living with your parents, and they make you feel like you can't succeed in life. It doesn't matter what it is. This is about you finally acknowledging it and looking it in the face and saying, I can't do this anymore. Being honest with yourself. You've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This again is feeling like people not living up to their promises, or this is about people not living up to their obligations, what they have signed up for. This is somebody not doing the work, not doing their job, not doing what's right. This is about somebody who came in and said, I'll be your everything. I'll be there for you. Or, I love you. I am your such and such. I'm your dad. I'm your mom. You know, it doesn't matter. This is about them not doing that. And it may have been going on for a long time. You need to defend yourself. You deserve to be happy. Don't ever question that. You may tell yourself, well, and I'm getting this for some reason. I'm getting this is, you might be young, okay? But I feel like this is for somebody. That you may be questioning yourself, am I just an unruly teenager? I don't know why that's coming to me. You know, am I really just, you know, maybe you're being shamed, okay? Maybe you're being shamed for your interests, or you're being shamed for expressing yourself, or for wanting to grow up, wanting to explore your sexuality. You know, you may be being shamed for that, and you're questioning yourself, am I going to turn into a slut? I swear to God, that's what I'm getting. No. No. You're growing into yourself. You're exploring what you like and what you don't like. That's totally okay. That's okay. It's probably coming from a place of fear. But that abuse of power to shame you can impact you for your entire life. You need to defend yourself from that kind of garbage, okay? Know who you are. Stand in your power. That goes for everybody. I'm going to pull an oracle card, okay? And we're going to end this reading. Oh, thank you so much, Spirit. We really are deeply grateful for the divine messages and guidance. We know we couldn't do this without you. Would you please guide the collective here with just one final message before we close this reading? One final message before we close this reading, Spirit. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Protective nest. This is from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. And if you can see that this person has a nest in their hair, and below they have an egg, a golden egg hiding under their feathered skirt, okay? So what this card represents is creating a nurturing space for yourself, protecting what it is you care about, protecting yourself, protecting your projects, the things you have in the making, in the works, right? The things that have yet to hatch, protect those things. Maybe even hide a little bit of money away, okay? This is about knowing that you can provide your own protection. You may think that this person or this job or this place that you're living, anything like that, is what is keeping you protected. But I'm here to tell you that you can protect yourself. You really can. And you need to. It's time for you to step up. It's time for you to be the mother of yourself. Gender is irrelevant, okay? It's time for you to protect yourself, your life, your investments, your projects, your abundance. It's time for you to be like the Queen of Pentacles. Shamelessly sweet. Okay? Love yourself and love the things in life that bring you joy. Don't forget, you had the Sun card come out twice. I'm going to dig for them. You had the Sun card come out twice. These trump every card on the table. Okay? Anything anyone is holding over you, they do not have that power. Make your decision to be happy again. Make your decision to be powerful again. To love yourself and be in touch with yourself. You deserve it, and you're going to be supported while you do it by the divine and by every other person who loves you or who is yet to meet you who will love you. Okay? I love you. Thank you for tuning in, okay? I hope that you'll like, comment, share, and subscribe to support me and my channel. I'm even going to drop my donation links in the description box below. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that you'll come back again next time. Thanks.